2 minutes. Oh boy. 2 minutes, y'all. The copyright's over with. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances are made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, educational, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. All right, y'all. Y'all know what I'm about to do. About to get into it. We already see the subject. We already know. First of all, welcome to my channel, Verbal Antidote channel. All right. Okay. Know what it's all about. Not beating around the bush. Let me get into it. Michael Irvin, 2 months ago, Super Bowl, the Marriot. I forgot where he was. I wanted Philadelphia to win anyway, so that's why I forgot. Jalen Hurts, baby. Yeah. Mike Holmes, he's a tough quarterback. He's a bad quarterback, too. Jalen Hurts. The man. Anyway, there we go. Just get into it. Get into this troll of a female trying to extort like Irvin for money. It was all in the glorious plan. All right. Extort, sue him, accuse him of sexual harassment. That nothing really happened. It was all a plan. So, Michael Irvin didn't get a chance to sit down on the Super Bowl stage down there with all the people. You know, sometimes it'd be Terry Bradshaw, it'd be Michael Strahan, let me see, Kurt Menefee. Thing going on. But anyway, let's get into this right here. I'll let the video speak, and I'll stop, and I'll speak, and I'll stop. We're finna get the bottom of this right here, right now. All right. Faggots, y'all. It's loading. I got to start lines back over. There you go.
And they ship it right to your mailbox.
Never spoken like that, so I'm not even.
Okay, here we go.
Of sexual misconduct during Super Bowl week at a Marriott in Arizona. Let's listen right here on Live Now from Fox.
And I may, as we're showing the video the first time, stop and start at some to explain some of the things that are on this list. And then at the end, for y'all who want it, I'll show completely, just run the video for you, the tape. We also, at the end, Mitch is my IT guy. He's going to be able to get y'all copies of the video, and, y'all talk formats, or that is not my business. Some important times you're going to see on the video. If you go to the first slide on PowerPoint.
Oh, yeah. Gotta see if the light coming up. Turn this light on, right? Y'all know me. There we go. Ain't be long, these freaking lights. There we go. That's it. That's it, people. Y'all know me. Y'all know I get up. So don't be crying.
There you go. Michael and the complaining employee began talking on February 5th, 2023. The conversations you see last a minute and 49 seconds. The whole video you're going to see last 5 minutes. The complaining employee makes a handwritten statement in the late afternoon on 2/6/23. We think that's relevant because there's a big gap between the events you're going to see and when she actually first files something that says she was offended, in which she lists the time as the incident as 12:15 a.m. on 2/5/23. By the way, that's impossible.
All right, y'all. Okay, well, that's seen firstly on the video. All right. The lady followed him from out of the bar. And in that instance, she engaged him. Lucky man was trying to make it to the elevator. But the other guy came around, took photos with him. So she engaged him. As the other guy from Australia, where are we from? Might have been the guy from the Canadian provinces of Quebec. It was like two guys one from Australia, one from, I think he was from Quebec. He might have been from, the hell is that? British, Columbia in Canada. Anyway, all right. What I saw was after that he took the photos. He was trying to get gone, and the Marriott, I call her a scammer. Scammer. Yeah, he's scammer. She and the other guy that she worked with, I don't know who he was, but he's freaking mad at her. Either he in on it too, or he go with her. It might be freaking manager, but they go together. All right? Cause they was fucking like girlfriend and boyfriend, or husband and wife. So I don't know. She might be freaking married, but allegedly they look like they have an affair. What's up? Like he run her whole life. But and said that he probably wanted to plot it all up anyway, allegedly. But anyway, continue. All right, y'all. Let Lori continue for Micah swearing in. Micah Irvin, and let Lori finish talking.
That's not when this happened. You can tell from the video. escorted out of the hotel the next night at about 10 p.m. As you can see. Let's go to things to watch for in this video. First thing, right out of the gate, it's not even on the slide, is you're going to see Michael, as I described before, in the back talking to these eyewitnesses that many folks have interviewed. He's more grabby and touchy-feely and in close proximity to them than he ever will be with the complaining witness. When you see the complaining employee come out for the first time in the video, where she's going makes no sense if she's not trying to intercept Mr. Irvin. She clearly has no reason to be walking where she's walking as part of her job duties. It's pretty clear she's making a line of sight over to Michael to talk to Michael. In the back, there were two employees that were together. There's going to be a man in a vest you're going to see throughout the video. This man, I think, is very, very important to this case. He's clearly in the back talking to the complaining witness before she comes out. And he comes around and posts up and watches her come up to talk to Michael. When he sees her with Michael, he does a weird move. He does this. He's going to bend over and clap his hands 3 times. You can draw your own conclusion. I think it shows he was either happy or he was upset that she was talking to Michael. He lingers at the bar, leering at the complaining employee throughout most of her conversation with Michael. You'll see him; he's very angry. When you first watch the video, I know you'll miss this guy. That's why I'm going to give you a few opportunities.
I think he in on it too, y'all. I think he had the modus operandi. That guy, the employee at the Marriott, the second shadow scammer. All right, what you gonna do like this? So he was happy that she was setting the plot for extortion, false sexual misconduct. 5 minutes of verbal engagement that they had. All right? Totally preposterous. Stupid. Ideology. Atrocious. But that's what people do for money, all right? Let it rip. We here on the YouTube. We are surgical journalists. We never missed nothing. We sway over it with a fine-tooth comb. Even if the lawyer missed something, we gonna find something. All right? Let him rip.
He talks to a man in a gray shirt who appears to be security personnel. You'll see a gray shirted man circling the whole time. He's clearly security for the hotel. When the conversation ends, the complaining employee looks very happy. She does a little kick at the end, a little kind of a sachet, you'll see. It's kind of an odd gesture. And she continues talking to Michael, like back over her shoulder, like happily as she's leaving. And she seems to be in a very good mood until this man in the vest, you'll see, comes up to her and grabs her. And he's very aggressive.
There we go. There goes the antidote. The man in the vest when he grabbed her. Okay? She already cast the semen. I meant to say the venom. And the man pushes her with the antidote. You already had the plan written down on paper, mentally, and physically. We're going to get rich. Whether we lose, whether we win, we're going to get something out of this case no matter what. But not if the lawyers say so. All right? Okay? But you never know these days. She might get something. Even though the legendary Michael Irvin is innocent. All right? You can clearly see it. Even 5 blind men can see it. And 12 blind mice. But he ain't do nothing to her. He was holding his space, but she wasn't holding her space. She even engaged in him, trying to keep him there, like with jokes. You could tell it. Make that 20 blind men and 30 blind mice. So let her rip.
And he just starts ripping her. He makes her walk out with him, and you can see him over his shoulder. He's obviously agitated and being very visibly upset with her. The security guard that lingers in the gray shirt lingers in conversation, and one of the other Renaissance employees with him then goes and takes a selfie with Michael. Now remember, these are all Renaissance employees that are right on the scene, that see and can hear what's happening, and they just act like nothing's happening. And then watch the witnesses body.
All the employees was on it at the bar. So it was a caper. They dug in the computer somewhere on the concierge list as he was coming. So it's an inside job. It's all a mess set up. Even as the Messiah, Yeshua, or Jesus, an American name of it, English, he wasn't making it on that Super Bowl grass at the Super Bowl. The devil was in the works. The devil wears Prada in a black vest and pants. All right. The devil in the black pants and vest and shirt. She knows it. Let her rip.
Language as she leaves. The last thing, what we don't see.
Anyone from Georgia should pay close attention. Residents of Georgia who earned less than $50,000 in 2022 are now getting approved for a health stimulus package in 2023. Residents not on Medicare or Medicaid can get approved in just minutes. This is helping.
I only have one angle of this interaction with Michael and the complaining employee. It's going to be clear there's going to be many others, and I'm hoping at some point I get those from Marriot, and of course I'll share them with you. We don't have still the tape on what the complaining employee or Michael were doing before this tape starts. Clearly Michael had already been in the hotel and met with people and walked outside. We don't have that. So with that, I'll give you quickly the status of the case. Many of you, I won't say incorrectly reported, but said, we dismissed the federal court case. That is true. We did what's called a Rule 41 procedure. The case was refiled immediately and has already been refiled in Arizona in state court. Why did I do that? Well, you've seen all the pleadings that were filed here. We didn't know who all was involved when I started this case. So we brought the case in Collin County where Michael lives. They obviously removed the federal court. They wanted to move it to Arizona. Now that we know who's involved, we've sued 4 individuals that are listed by name in the complaint. We've listed the company that operates this hotel out in Arizona. And of course, we have added Marriott International again. Okay, with that, I think we're ready to go to the tape.
Before we
Okay.
let me say this. I get a couple of texts all day from the guys that I work with, and I do miss working and everything. But this is more than just work. I'm in between big businesses here, businesses that make billions of dollars with and for each other. But when you get called in a room and you're saying, somebody tells you, hey, pack your bags, go home. And I said, what happened? sexual assault. So when? Well, nobody was in my room. Well,
Now, let me get this straight for you white people out there. What he's trying to show y'all that he's really talking to all the black people. He's trying to show y'all, you know, if y'all down, when he stopped like that, he's trying to carry y'all back to Africa. We already know it. When he first said stop, he's finna carry it back to the ancestors. Y'all don't know it. Y'all think he's been talking about coffee and bagels. But he's not. He's finna carry y'all back to Africa. All right? So let me put y'all up on the G code of the deal. Let her rip.
don't worry about it. Go home. We'll talk. I said, wait, you're telling me I'm doing something and I do not know what I'm doing.
Hold on, y'all. His volume. His volume is real low. Why did he make his volume low?
You can't tell me to just go home. I played this game hard. I played the game physical. You guys know we all worry about it. We see what happens with our brothers, and we now know about CTE. I'm saying, how can you say I'm doing something and I don't know it, and you tell me to go home? I couldn't go home, Steve. You know, they put me in a hotel other than a Marriott, and they watched me. I'm in the staff for 3 days. 3 days to make sure that I wasn't doing anything crazy. Make sure that I was okay. You know, and you guys know how hard we fought to get this tape. While I was sitting there and they were looking at me, we kept asking for the tape. Let us see what we're doing. Let us see if we're doing something. And you saw how hard we fought legally. I'm just thankful. I'm just so thankful for those witnesses. I'm so thankful for this video. Because without it, I just don't know where this would have gone. This is a sexual assault. This is what they're calling sexual assault. It just, you can run.
Okay, as we start here, y'all can see up to the top right, Michael is outside with the gentleman that were here last time via Zoom. I've called them the TMZ witnesses because they were the first to interview them, but it's 3 gentlemen. If you notice his body movements and what's going on, he's obviously going to be very friendly. There's some other people actually that I don't know their identity. Take a picture. That guy right there on the left, stop it. And go back 10 seconds. Can you do that? When I talked about the people that were in the back talking, I believe the complaining witness, I believe it's this gentleman here who's some kind of a manager, and then you'll see the witness who's been back come out this side, okay? She's gonna walk way around here to this pole instead of back to where her job would be back that way. Okay, go ahead and roll it. There he goes. She'll come this way pretty soon across the bottom. Also, when she walks up, you'll see she kind of looks around the pole to see if Michael is still coming. You see her just barely duck her head. Here she comes. Okay, right there. You see how she stuck her head to the right? Now pause it. Now, she's way ahead of Michael. If she was to continue at her same speed for her job, she should be way over the bar in a second, but she clearly slows down so that they're going to intersect at that kind of juncture where you have to walk in the bar. So go ahead. This is the shake I talked to you about in the beginning, the opening shake. Pause it. This guy over here with his hands on his hips is the angry manager, okay? If you go back a few seconds, I want him to see what he does with the hand clap when he sees her with Michael. You can, behind the bar, you'll see him walk out. So focus on him this time instead of on her. We went back a little far.
It's not as granular as it should be.
Okay.
Hold on, yeah. I can't hold it that long. All right. Allegedly, him and her, him and her are in on it. So, but even though he might have plotted up and everything, he did not engage nobody. So you never know. But he did make hand moves, like he could be telling her, get back to work, come over here. What are you doing? Allegedly. So he never engaged Michael at all. So you can't blame him. Whatever else he got in his mind to do. But you can get him from if she said he plotted all this stuff up, get him for like pushing her up to do it. Then become a civil lawsuit. Double lawsuit for Michael Irvin. Then become a civil lawsuit. He's a freaking manager. I'm gonna say a class action lawsuit. Gets the Marriott at like a double. So y'all shutting this man up to be and to win hundreds of millions of dollars. That was a predatory plot to set him up for sexual misconduct by this Marriott worker. Yep. Let it rip.
Well, we got it coming down because here she comes. He sees her back there where he's back there. The key comes up. The manager. And you'll see him when he sees her. Watch his expression when he does. See the claps? I don't know what that is. Then he comes up here and you can see he's visibly frustrated at what's going on somehow with her. Now let's take you fucking back to Michael and her, because you can see they have friendly interaction. Body language is good. And they're just talking. In fact, if you see, he keeps more space from him than he does when he's talking to any male at any point in the bar. Some of y'all probably wish you keep more space when he talk to you. That's pacing, hitting his hands. He's upset over there on the left with whatever's happening. The guy in the gray up top, that's the security guard that's wandering around. He'll circle around many times around Michael and her. Pause it 1 second. So we've been going for a while. They're having a lot of conversation. As Marriott released in their statement, they said basically, he said one word to her, an offensive, vulgar thing that he did not say, and it's clear from the video and from these witnesses that they have a very lengthy conversation, and no one's trying to tell us what that is. Go ahead.
We're talking serious income. And the way that they do that...
Don't need a real estate license.
Don't need a license.
Don't need credit.
That's where she tells some kind of joke, I believe, to him. You see him kind of bend over. She's shaking her head back and forth like that. He walked in closer to her. She didn't back up at all. Now they're shaking hands. Now, I want you to watch the end interaction here, because she's going to kind of, when the people come up, she'll kick her leg. As she walks off, she's still talking to Michael over the shoulder, all friendly. There you go. Kicks her leg. And see right here, she's going to look back over her shoulder.
That was it. Those gestures right there. I mean, she got him. She might not be famous now, But after this, she's gonna be famous. Whether she lose, she's still gonna be famous. She can be all over freaking YouTube. But you got some good lawyers anyway. Even if she lose, she gonna have a name for herself. As notorious one that tried to frame the legendary Dallas Cowboy wide receiver Michael Irvin. So, even though Michael Irvin might get hundreds of millions of dollars out of the deal in a double class action suit, she's going to get millions of dollars from TMV, Vlad, and the rest of the people. So, she's not going to be working at the Marriot no more. She's going to be alone there at Marriott when she get through. You got it? But, gotta say, Michael Irvin held his ground. He's a very intelligent guy. He knew not to step forward to her. You can tell when something is not on the up and up. Even though she was cracking jokes with him, I know in the back of his mind that this is very unusual contact, but not for him. He's freaking mass media celebrity, journalist for ESPN. But he might have been saying, like, very weird how she contacted him. But anyway, fair use. I was just showing y'all what the deal is with Michael Irvin. So, I'll let him say a couple more things. Then I'm out. Not gonna hold it long. I know the lawyer talking a lot of stuff. You have to. Michael can't incriminate himself, even though he might be innocent. Even though he's innocent, that's what he got lawyers for.
Michael, now pause it. Okay. They claim he was leering at her. When he looks back at the bar, she's way gone. Because you're about to watch, she's going to go over here, and that guy is going to he's going to get very visibly upset with her. And basically, there's somebody who's, I don't want to use the word abusive, but there's somebody who's really being forward to her. It's this gentleman here. It wasn't Michael. So watch what happens. Okay, go ahead and roll the tape. You see him grab her, and she falls. Now pause it. Now Michael's looking over there for the first time. He's not watching her. He's talking to these guys. You'll see in a second. They turn around and they start talking to him. The guy in the white hat. Okay, go ahead. See? Now Michael walks out to go take a selfie with this, we believe, Renaissance employee, 99% sure. And the security guy stays right there with him, who's been around for the whole conversation around. Shows Michael where the elevator is. Okay, you can stop. There's nothing else relevant on this page. It just shows the lobby for another.
Okay, that's it. It's a wrap. That little incident, 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes of conversation. It's about to be $350 million worth of lawsuit. from Michael Irvin to the Marriott with his chump change to them. Marriott is worth billions upon billions upon billions of dollars. It might be worth $80 to $100 billion. I'll say it might be worth 80 billion when it comes to the chain. Hell, you never know. But anyway, just want to do that for America's team, Dallas Cowboys. I always like Michael Irvin, great wide receiver. Him and Emmitt Smith. Yep. And what's the quarterback name? Oh, Troy Aikman, yeah. Troy Aikman and the other guy. Can't call his name for nothing. But let me get it out though, the quarterback. Just one more guy. That great quarterback. Can't remember his freaking name. But he was a man. And it's a couple more wide receivers and players for the Dallas Cowboys. Haley, the man with the big hands. Let's go on and on. I can keep calling out names. America's team. Everybody loves freaking Cowboys. Freaking conglomerate, superstar team. Back in the days, it was like the Lakers. What the Lakers was to basketball. The extravagant superstar team. Oh, don't forget about the cheerleaders. Well, I know the cheerleaders. If you ain't know what you're doing, you ever had a certain look about you, you can become a Dallas cheerleader. You already know it. Another part of America's glamorous team. Like the LA Lakers cheerleader. Hard as hell to be a cheerleader for the Lakers. Man. Friend I went to school with. Well, kind of like my brother anyway. Just who used to love. Freaking Dallas Cowboys. Had everything in the room. Freaking Cowboy. Probably wanted to be a Dallas Cowboy. Anyway. That's it, y'all. It's got more coming on that Irvin situation. Let y'all be the judge. Thanks for watching. Let y'all figure it out. Like the plot of his lady and the workers. Let y'all figure out. Like what she got in the back of her head. A money grab. She's trying to get the bag. Yep. She might not get the bag with the lawyers in the Marriott, but she gonna get the bag on the back end. They want to interview her to see who the mysterious lady is. She got to say, you pay me for me to talk. Just something that simple with the legendary, football player and commentator like Irvin. So, this has been the Purple Antidote channel. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out.